Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Let's talk about Microsoft's press conference from E3 2018. If you like games, holy crap, Microsoft just knocked it out of the park. Smash JT. Let's kick this off with the biggest heavy hitter of all the games Microsoft has, and that's obviously Halo. They kicked it off with a trailer for Halo Infinity, and while it didn't show any gameplay, the actual footage from the video of Halo Infinity looked absolutely magnificent. And from the rumors I'm hearing, it's an open world Halo game, which is mind-blowing. I wish they showed a little footage of it. I wish we knew a release date for it. But outside of those minor caveats, I am extremely excited for it, and obviously it's going to be a day one purchase. Moving on to the other heavy hitter, kind of like bookends in this entire presentation that they had, they talked about a new Gears of War game. And I'm not talking about Gears of War Pop, which is just kind of strange as a mobile phone game. These companies need to stop making these mobile phone games. I know they're money makers and everything, but good lord, they are just cringy as all hell. Anyways, they announced Gears of War 5. Looks absolutely fantastic, and the storyline is beyond epic. I want to play Gears 5 right now. If there was a way to download it, I would be playing it instead of making this video. And as far as the final heavy hitter coming directly from Microsoft, they announced Forza 4, which was basically an open world racing game. And I know they've talked about open world racing games in the past, but this one actually felt like it. Watching the actual video of the gameplay, seeing them play it and talk to other players in real time, doing these races, going through the different seasons, Forza 4 actually looks like a really fun must-buy title for the racing genre. And this is something that I could have never foreseen myself saying before watching this conference. But after watching that trailer and hearing them talk about it, I am completely hyped for it. And you would think those three titles alone would be enough to carry a conference, but no, they announced so many incredible games that I actually have to reference my notes so that I don't forget to name any of them while I'm doing this video. They had a new look at Fallout 76, they talked about a new Life is Strange, they talked about Crackdown 3 with a new trailer of it coming out in February 2019, Nier Automata is coming to the Xbox One, Metro Exodus looked absolutely incredible. And if you're familiar with the Metro series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've never played the Metro games, try one out, because if you like story-driven first-person shooters, these games are the pinnacle of that. They announced Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to the Xbox One platform, although there were rumors that that was already announced previously. This was confirming it, and the game trailer they showed looked so incredibly bonkers that I have to get that game day one as well. And this is coming from someone who hasn't even beaten the first two Kingdom Hearts games. I know that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to resonate with my 5-year-old, and obviously me as well. They talked about We Happy Few and how that's actually finally coming in a final revision form in August 10th of 2018, even though it's been in beta and been released a million different ways in other platforms. We Happy Few is coming to the Xbox One, and it looks awesome. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, The Division 2, they talked about a new IP called Black Desert that actually looked really cool. That's a game I definitely want to be checking more into and find out a lot more information about it because it looked extremely interesting. A new Devil May Cry game, Devil May Cry 5, and new Cuphead DLC for anyone out there who's played Cuphead, which is a lot of you. I'm sure are going to be very excited to hear that. Tunic, a Fox game that looked like Legend of Zelda with an isometric gameplay view, looked a ton of fun. I'm very excited about Tunic. That's actually one that stood out more than most of these games. Dying Light 2, Just Cause 4, a new Bandai Namco game called Jump Force that kind of looked a little bit like a Bandai Namco version of Smash Brothers, with a lot of the characters under the brand of Bandai Namco, from Goku and One Piece. Tons of other characters together in this fighting game. Look like it has a chance to be a lot of fun as well. And one of the biggest announcements from their entire conference is what Rare is working on. This completely blew me away during my live stream. Whoa, is this Battletoads?
Wait, what?
No way! Yeah! Yeah, that's right. A new Battletoads game was announced, coming sometime in 2019. This goes in line with everything that frustrated me about the Xbox One presentation at E3. Most of these games are coming out in 2019 or beyond. They didn't have many games announced for 2018 outside of We Happy Few and Forza 4. It was pretty barren, and that was the one detracting piece from the entire conversation, because I enjoyed everything about it, but then I was kind of left with, well, I can't play any of these games. They all look incredible, but I just have to wait forever for them. What the heck was Microsoft doing for the past 3 years? There have been barely any games coming out, and then we have this E3 saying, here's a ton of awesome games, but you won't be able to play them for another year or two. And in line with that, they also announced that 5 studios have been captured under the Microsoft name in Microsoft Studios, basically increasing the output production of games from Microsoft Studios to almost 33% more studios under the brand of Microsoft Studios, which is crazy to me. That tells me that they are making a gigantic investment in the future of gaming. And in saying that, they also transitioned talking about the Xbox Game Pass and how they're going to have a bunch of day one release games on Xbox Game Pass. The day they come out, you can play them for $10 a month. And I'm not a big fan of streaming services or not really owning the game, downloading the game, and not really having a physical copy of it. But having these games day one for $10 a month is a pretty intriguing proposition. And I wonder if that's the direction that Microsoft's looking to go in the future. Not really something I'm excited about way down the road when they start increasing the price of it and making it way more expensive once the physical games have gone the way of the dodo. But as of right now, it feels like a really good direction to go. And this is coming from someone, like I said, that's not the biggest fan of streaming services or downloadable content. It's kind of one of those deals that's too good to pass up. And they ended the show with Cyberpunk 2077. And before going into the show, I didn't really know too much about that game. And seeing that trailer for it, I was sold already. The game looked absolutely insane. I would have liked to see some actual gameplay footage from it, like a lot of these things I'm talking about from the Microsoft conference, but just seeing the trailer itself and seeing the actual environment and work they put into the surrounding world, it's something that has a lot of potential. There were so many games that they talked about and announced during this presentation that it completely blew me away. I only wish that they had more games ready and available to purchase in 2018. With that minor caveat aside, I am giving this presentation from Microsoft an A-. And that might seem a bit high, but my expectations going into this presentation were so low that I was really looking forward to, maybe if they announce a Halo game, I'll be happy. And holy crap, they completely blew me away. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. That's my take on Microsoft's E3 2018. Let me know down in the comments below, how did you feel about it? Were you surprised? Were you excited? Were you upset? Did you feel it was a good presentation? Do you feel like I'm way overrating it? Let me know what your grade is below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.